Can a state police use AK-47 rifles against civilians during protest or law and order situations? Is it legal, or does the constitution prohibit such force? The recent Bihar AK-47 controversy has regenerated an important debate on police powers, public safety, and constitutional rights. Today, we'll understand what actually happened, what Indian law says, and why this issue is important for UPSC aspirants. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the latest update series of Mastoora IS. So, let's get started. Let's discuss about the topic. So, actually, what happened in Bihar? So, recently, a controversy erupted after reports and videos suggested that AK-47 assault rifles were deployed by Bihar police during a law and order operation. This triggered public debate because AK-47 is a military grade assault rifle. Many questioned whether such weapons should be visible during civilian policing, and opposition parties raised concerns regarding excessive use of force. The Bihar government clarified that the weapons were carried only by trained personnel for security purposes and that their deployed followed existing police procedures. The controversy is therefore not merely about possessing AK-47 rifles, but about when, where, and under what circumstances such weapons may be deployed. Notice the constitutional perspective. So, the Indian Constitution divides powers between the Union and the states. Under the 7th Schedule, Entry 1 State List Public Order and Entry 2 State List Police. This means the responsibility for maintaining law and order lies primarily with the state government. Therefore, recruitment, training, equipment, weapons, and deployment are generally decided by individual states. This is why different states may have different police manuals and operation procedures. Now, what does the law actually say? Many people assume there is one national law specifying which weapon police can use. That is incorrect. Instead, weapon deployment is governed through several legal and administrative frameworks. State police acts. Every state has its own police act or follows earlier legislation. These laws empower police to maintain public order. Second, police manuals and standing orders. Each state prepares police manuals, standing orders, and standard operating procedures (SPOs). These specify which weapon may be issued, which officers can carry it, and where live ammunition may be used, and rules for crowd control. C. Criminal procedure framework. Police may use reasonable force only when necessary for preventing serious violence, protecting life, and maintaining public order. The force used must always be proportionate to the threat. D. Supreme Court principles. Indian courts have repeatedly emphasized that minimum force should be used. Lethal force is the last resort, and every use of force must be accountable and legally justified. This reflects the constitutional protection of Article 21, right to life and personal liberty. Sorry. And now, why does police even need AK-47 rifles? AK-47s are generally issued for situations involving terrorist attacks, misnest, and nationalite operations, and armed criminal gangs, high-risk VIP security, and anti-insurgency operations. These weapons provide higher firepower, greater range, and reliability under difficult conditions. However, routine crowd control generally relies on lethal tear gas, water cannons, rubber bullets, where permitted, and non-lethal equipment. Thus, the controversy is whether the circumstances justified carrying such weapons. Now, let's discuss about why has this become a national debate. So this issue raises larger governance questions versus civil liberties. So citizens accept policing to remain democratic and restrained. Public confidence, visible military style weapons may create fear among ordinary citizens, and police modernization. States must balance better equipment, officer safety, and human rights. Accountability, even development of lethal weapons should follow SP's proper authorization, documentation, and judicial scrutiny if necessary. Now, let's discuss that this topic is related to the UPSC perspective and is related to the JS paper second and internal security. So this topic is linked to JS paper second. The topics are federalism, police reforms, public order, fundamental rights, and rule of law. And the GS paper third, internal security, police modernization, left wing extremism, and counter terrorism. Ethics papers include questions may arise on use of minimum force, accountability, ethical policing, and human dignity. The challenges are absence of a uniform national use of force policy, variations in police manuals across states, public distrust after controversial incidents, inadequate training in de escalation techniques, and balancing officer safety with citizens' rights. Way forward, experts suggest that better police training in crowd management, greater use of non lethal technologies, transparent SPOs for weapon development, and body cameras and digital recording during operations, and stronger implementation of police reforms recommended by expert committees and the Supreme Court. So, at the last, I just conclude my words by just saying that the Bihar AK-47 controversy is not simply about one weapon. It is about the larger question of democratic policing, while maintaining law and order is the responsibility of the states. Every use of force must remain constitutional, proportionate, transparent, and accountable. For UPSC aspirants, this issue beautifully connects federalism, police reforms, internal security, ethics, and fundamental rights, making it an important current affairs topic. So, it is a very most important current affairs topic because it is connected to federalism, police reforms, internal security, fundamental rights, about the gun, about the rifle. So now I have just an MCQ question also for you. So the question is, police and public order are included under which list of the 17th schedule of the Indian Constitution? Union list, concurrent list, state list, and residuary powers. So this is the question, and please get me the answer in the comment section if you know the answer. So just comment the answer below, and if the answer would be incorrect, so I will be mention the correct answer in the comment box. So just answer me with this question. Okay, so this is all about the information. I hope you like the information. So for further, if you want the PDF of this topic, so you can join our Telegram channel. The link is mentioned below in the description box. So thank you so much.